Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another video here from the beautiful city of Cuenca. Of course, this city is full of food, and we did try some food. We tried out some delicious chancho yesterday. We tried some encebollado. We tried some authentic local Ecuadorian dishes. But this morning, again, we are back at the same market. We are back at the Mercado 10 de Agosto, which is the 10th of August, and there is just so much more food. I am so excited to try. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be trying a lot of new things that I've probably never had before, and I might not have the chance to ever again because I'm leaving Cuenca tomorrow. So let's go ahead, let's try some traditional Cuencan dishes, let's try some traditional Ecuadorian dishes and see what's on sale here at the market on a Monday morning. So let's go ahead and let's go see what we can eat. All right, it's the morning, it's breakfast time, and we've got to get a classic Cuencan breakfast. This is Mote Pillo. What is it? It's like corn kernels that have been cooked with egg, with some onions, and there's like a piece of ham on top. But it kind of looks like a nice scrambled egg. It literally looks like egg mixed with some corn, cooked together, stir-fried together. It honestly looks delicious, and obviously to drink. I love the coconut shake from yesterday, so I had to get another one. It's just too good. The stall here is actually called Doña Margarita. This man runs it, and honestly, I think, like I said yesterday, all the stalls, they sort of serve all the food together, so it's serve it together. It's a good deal. It's a really nice deal. Let's go ahead and try coconut juice. I just cannot wait to try it again. So let's go ahead and try it out here in Cuenca. That's the best coconut drink I've literally ever had. I cannot tell you how good it is. And literally, it's not just me. People who have visited Cuenca have said the coconut shakes at this market are some of the best you're going to find in the world. And I'm telling you, that's the truth. It's literally the truth. It is delicious. Okay, Mote Pillo. It's a breakfast dish. It's a classic breakfast dish. Eggs, corn. It doesn't get more classic breakfast than that. So let's go ahead. Let's try out what Mote Pillo is like here in Cuenca. Let's go for it. Oh wow. Basically corn, but it's not popped corn. It's kind of soft, mushy corn, but the kernel on the outside is still a bit crunchy, it's still a bit hard to bite into. The egg, you barely taste the egg. There's barely an eggy flavor to it, but it's quite bland, which is why you need to add seasoning to it. So that's why they actually give you salt, because they don't add salt to the egg, they don't add salt to the corn, there's no flavor to it. And corn by itself, it doesn't really have much flavor. So gotta put in the salt, gotta add a little bit more salt to it. And then I also got ají, which is the sort of spicy salsa here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put it right on top of the corn itself. Now, with some spice, with some salt, let's try it. Oh yeah, that is much better. It's really, really good. I love the texture of the corn. It's nice, almost a little bit gluteny, almost. But at the same time, it's still got a bit of crunch from the kernel on the outside. You need to add salt. You need to add something spicy because, like I said, the corn itself doesn't have much flavor. But what you can also do is you can get a piece of the ham, because there is a ham on top. And then what I'm doing is I'm gonna get the ham with the Mote Pillo, and let's try it out together. Oh, the ham goes perfect with it. The ham is meaty, it's umami, it's got salty flavor to it. That is exactly the type of sort of very meaty flavor that you need with ham. You need the ham with it. It totally makes sense with ham, but I do like the texture. I love the softness of the corn. I also love the crispiness of the outside kernel. I love that you occasionally taste the egg, which adds a little bit of a different flavor, a different contrast. But nonetheless, a very nice breakfast, a classic breakfast here to have in Cuenca, something that you're only going to find in this part of the world. Finally, we've managed to try Mote Pillo, a classic dish, classic breakfast item here in Cuenca. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's nice, but I'm not the biggest fan. There are good things about it. I love the egg parts, I love the onion parts, I love the ham, I love the ají, but not my favorite thing. It's nice, but it's not the best. Okay, I'm quite full. It's quite a heavy breakfast, especially with a coconut shake afterwards. So let's go walk around the city, and I think we're gonna come back here later for lunch and have a bit of food later. Buenas. Sí, buena persona. Ahí. Alright, well, we found ourselves a nice little place here. It's called El Tunel, and they serve those almuerzos $2.95, and you get 3 courses. You get a soup, you get a main, and of course you also get juice as well. You get something to drink, which is incredible. It's a great deal, and these are the traditional types of almuerzos that they have here in Ecuador, so I'm really excited. Let's first go ahead and try the soup. I think this is pineapple juice, which is going to be a great, refreshing little thing to have. Let's try it out. That, I don't know what it is about Ecuador's juices and their fruits, but it is incredible. That is the best pineapple juice I've had in my life. That is so naturally sweet. You can taste the fibers of the pineapple still in there, but that's fresh. That has 100% got to be fresh. That is the best pineapple juice I've had in my life. There's just hands down no way to say it. All right, let's try the soup. This is a soup of rice and vegetables. So very simple soup, very simple Ecuadorian soup, but let's go ahead and try it out. You can see the color is a little bit yellow, and there's topped off with some spring onions on top, but it looks nice, it looks delicious. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, that is so delicious. Nice, salty, filled with flavor. The vegetables are soft, really cooked down. Simple soup, simple home Ecuadorian cooking. This is what you expect from a home cooked meal in Ecuador, honestly. And this quality is just incredible. But the soup is great. I can't wait for the main course, so I'll be showing you guys that later. Muchas gracias. Our second course has finally arrived, and usually you get 2 choices. So you can either choose like beef or chicken and pork, and here the choices were chicken or pork. I asked her which one she liked most, and she liked the pork one more. So we've got the pork. It's pork cooked with peppers, and you can see it also comes with some sort of starches on the side. It comes with beans and corn, it comes with potatoes, and it comes with rice as well. But it looks amazing. It smells amazing. I can tell you how good it is when you smell the sweetness of the peppers, but also you can smell this porkiness of the pork, the meatiness of the pork. I cannot wait to try it. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna get a piece of the pork. I'm gonna get it with some of the rice. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Let's go ahead and try out my first bite of the pork. I've had great experiences with pork here in Ecuador, so let's see how this one goes. Don't even get me started. That pork literally just melts in your mouth. And more than that, the flavor of it. You've got a bit of toastiness. I think the toastiness comes from the peppers, but at the same time, sweetness from the fruits, from the actual vegetable, the peppers itself, still bleeds through into the sauce of the pork. It is incredible. The rice just soaks up all that porky, juicy fattiness. That's just delicious. That's exactly what you want. But what I want to do is I'm going to try some of the beans and the corn on the side. I'm going to put some of the spicy ahi on it. It's sort of like a bean salad here, actually. You've got some onions, you've got some different ones. Try it with some of the rice. Let's go for it. And, oh, that ahi, not only is it spicy and hits the spot, it's also salty. And that adds to the flavor of the bean, because the corn and the bean, they don't really have much flavor. However, I do like freshness of the beans. You can tell they're very fresh. They've added onions in there as well, which adds to the overall freshness of the entire sort of bean salad. Wow, what a great combination. It just absolutely works. For me, the pork is the star of the plate. The sweetness of the peppers, the sauciness, the fattiness, the meatiness of the flavor. That's something that you just cannot replace when you try this. But it's simple. It's light, it's healthy, it's home cooking in Ecuador. And you feel like you're eating in someone's house here. It's just exactly like home cooking, like grandma's cooking in Ecuador. An incredible meal. I love almuerzos. They're just nice, simple, organic food. The chef actually came out and started talking to me. He wanted to know like the YouTube channel and everything. And what he told me is that they're actually a family-run business. So muchas gracias. I just left my dimple in there. But basically, they're a family-run business, and then the son is the chef, and then basically his parents sort of run front of house, he runs back of house, and he's the one who's cooking. And the food is just incredible, from the simplest thing like a pineapple juice, which he does so freshly, to the delicious soup, to the pork which is cooked so well in peppers in that sauce, and the bean salad. I mean, I ate everything, but that was so nice. Everything was made with high quality, and the total price was only $2.95. Just something that is incredible, something that I don't think you can find anywhere else in the world. Great quality food at a great price, and that just makes me happy. But there's also something I want to try here in the city, something a little sweet. I know a place I want to get some dessert, so let's go ahead and check that out. Alright, next stop of the day, we've come to a place known as El Yogur Pan de Yuca. So what do they have? They have yogurt, and you actually have 4 flavors. You can choose Mora, Naranja, Banano, or Natural. I've gone with Mora, which is berry, because she said that's the most popular. And then of course, Pan de Yuca, which is yuca bread. I didn't know you could turn yuca into bread, but apparently that's something that's done here in Ecuador. There actually was a line here earlier. Now I think maybe people had their dessert share, they're done, but it's popular. It's a popular place, so I want to try out what it's like. Let's just go ahead and try out the yogurt, the Mora yogurt, the berry yogurt. You see, sort of pink in color, it looks really nice, smells even better. Let's try it out. Oh wow, that is the perfect combination between sweet from the berry, sour also from the berry, but also from the yogurt, and refreshingly cold and icy. It's just the perfect mix of all those different 3 factors into the yogurt. Wow, that is incredible. Okay, of course, gotta try the pan de yuca. Wow, it's toasted on the bottom, it's quite toasty. Let's see what pan de yuca or yuca bread tastes like here in Ecuador. Oh, nice, salty, a little bit cheesy actually, but what I love is that it is just so warm. It's so cushiony and soft on the inside, so crispy on the outside. It creates the perfect little contrast. It's literally like a very crispy on the outside, but soft. It's like a bun. It's almost like a bun. Wow, that's a combination that works. You get the saltiness from the yuca bread, which almost tastes like almost fried yuca, but except it's got a cheesier flavor to it with the bread. And then you have delicious yogurt, berry yogurt that's sweet, sour, and icy all at the same time. The combination works, and that's why they sell them together. You have to get them together. The saltiness of the bread, sweetness of the berries, sourness of the yogurt, that just works to create the most incredible little sweet snack here, right on the streets of Cuenca. That was a delicious, nice little snack that only cost about $1.70. So very affordable, nice little bread with some yogurt, but I'm stuffed, I'm really full. We're gonna walk around the city, and I think once the sun sets for dinner, we're gonna go get some food again. But for now, we're gonna relax and just walk around the city. Gracias.
Agarra juguito, ¿ves? Viene con juguito.
Muy bien, gracias. You see right behind me, that is the market, the 9th of October market. And there's a stand here, they're making hamburgers and hot dogs. Classic little thing. We're gonna have more food later, but classic to start off the night with some hot dogs. And what I love about Latin American hot dogs is they literally stuff it to the brim. There's so much sauce in there. There's like ketchup, mayonnaise, ají, mustard, and then of course, why separate the potatoes from the hot dog when you can put the potatoes in the hot dog? That's what they do here in Latin America. And it is literally stuffed. Like, it is a massive hot dog. I don't even know how to hold the entire thing. It just is big, it is massive, and it is just ginormous. I'm gonna need 2 hands to support this. So give me a second as I hold this up. You literally can't see the hot dog. It is so stuffed that you cannot see the hot dog. Like, literally things are falling out of it. They're falling everywhere. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a big bite of this hot dog here. Oh, there's so much going on to that bite. There is, first off, the hot dog itself, which is really nice and juicy. The bread, it's so soft and buttery. I cannot emphasize to you how nice and soft the bread is. You got a crunch of the onions. The sauce is literally just just combined into this one big massive mess, which I absolutely love. The potatoes, because they're deep fried, they're crispy, they're like little pieces of fried potato, add a nice crispness that works well with the onions, which are also crisp. But the soft bread, I'm just shocked by the bread. The quality of the bread to me is really shocking. It is so buttery, it is so nice, it is so tasty. That is one of the best hot dog breads, hot dog buns I've ever had in my life. Now, it comes with juice, actually. You get free juice. I don't know what juice this is, but I've had great experiences with juice here in Ecuador, so let's go ahead and try some juice. Oh, that is orange juice, and that is so fresh. Earlier today we had fresh pineapple juice. Now, we're having some of the freshest orange juice, and let me tell you, this orange juice is so incredibly fresh. It's refreshing, it's cold, it's cooling, and it works well with a hot, warm hot dog like this. Wow, what a great deal. Of course, total cost of the hot dog itself is $1.25. It comes with a free drink, so that is included in the price, but I just love the hot dog. The hot dog is delicious. The sauces on it are just literally dripping everywhere right now, so I'm gonna finish this off, and then we're gonna go head on to our next one. Well, right behind the market, let's say 9th of October market, is this lady, and she's literally just selling grilled meat. You can literally see the smoke that just piles up into the sky. That smoke, whenever you see that, you know, well, either it's incense that's burning or grilled meat is being made at night, and usually you can smell the grilled meat from a block away. Now, what did I get? I got one with salchicha, which is sausage, and chicken, but it comes with some onions, it comes with tomatoes, it comes with peppers. It's all in one skewer, and I also got some potatoes on the side. Let's first go ahead and start with the potatoes. These are all piping hot. Like, she literally just took them off the grill, and you can see the potato is sort of like charred, sort of, wow, just delicious. There is some sauce, there is some spicy ají, so let's just go ahead and dip it in the ají. Give it a little bit of spiciness. Let's try it out first, potato. Wow, soft, salty, crispy, all at the same time. That potato is just melt in your mouth. Good. I think she already cooks the potato, and then by the time she puts it on the grill, when she actually starts to grill it, it adds a whole new sort of toasted flavor to it. Okay, let's go ahead and get the skewer. I mean, first off, look at this skewer. It is massive. It's just massive. I cannot believe this skewer exists. Let's first start from the top. We've got the sausage here and a little bit of the sauce over there. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh. Forget about the hot dog earlier. This salchicha is on the next level. It is so meaty. So I mean, I think you just look at it, you can see how thick it is. But because she's sort of like cut little wedges through it. It literally explodes with juice at every turn. It is so meaty. I cannot tell you how substantial it is. Sometimes you get a sausage, it's bouncy, but this is not. This is like pure meat all the way through. Wow, that is incredible. This skewer, wow, the salchicha is already impressive. Okay, you can see on the bottom here, we've got a piece of chicken. Go ahead and try it out. Oh, I think I know why these little stalls that sell meat, that grill meat all night long, are so popular. The chicken is so incredibly juicy. When she's grilling it, she'll take some oil, she'll dab it on top. That way your meat doesn't go dry as it's cooking. And the result is some of the juiciest meat you're gonna get. The sauce is incredible. Wow, that is so good. Both the salchicha and the chicken were both amazing for me. I love both of them. I think I might love the salchicha more than I love the chicken, but that's not to say the chicken is bad. The chicken is some of the juiciest chicken I've had in my life. That is incredible. I mean, for $2, that is just an incredible deal. Wow, I'm genuinely shocked by how good that is. The sauce is great. The meat is just so substantial. This is why local Ecuadorians at night, once the sun has set, they'll go to these little stands, they'll get some food, they'll get some meat, and then they'll be set for dinner, because that is a classic plate. Wow, that is some of the best food. You can literally see the smoke still going up. And when there is smoke, that means there is meat that is being grilled, that is smoky. You can literally see how charred the salchicha was. You can see how charred the chicken was. And the whole time, every bite I took, every piece of meat was just juicy, it was oozing with juice. Wow, I mean, if that's not a feast, if that's not a meal, I don't know what is. Grilled meats here in Ecuador. Literally, you'll see a lot of people crowd around her and they'll want food. They'll want to order like the different skewers. The skewer I got, which was chicken and salchicha, is probably one of the more popular ones. There are also other ones. There are ones that are just pure chicken. There's ones that are beef. So there's a lot of different options available. All of them super, super popular. And here in Ecuador, everyone lines up for them wherever you are in the country. So that is a delicious, delicious grilled meat stall here in the city. Okay, starting to get a little bit full. Let's go see if we can get something sweet. I think I have a few ideas, but let's go check out some desserts here in Cuenca. Alright, well, every time I pass by the main square, the Plaza Calderón here in Cuenca, we see that this place is always packed with people. This place is known as Tutto Fredo. It's a nice little cute name. They're famous for their ice creams, but I decided to go for some cake because I love Tres Leches, and I haven't had Tres Leches in a while, so it's about time I had some Tres Leches. I also have a juice here. This is a juice of Mora, which are berries. You can see it's sort of red in color, ground up. Pretty sure it's fresh, so that's always a good sign. But the Tres Leches looks amazing. It is a little bit more expensive than I expected. It's about $2.75. Not that it's expensive, it's just more than what I was expecting here in Ecuador. But let's go ahead, let's try this fresh Mora juice. Let's go for it. Wow, definitely fresh in that it has the tartness of berries, but there's no lying about that. They really made it fresh. It is cold, so I'm sure they use sort of cold fruits for it, but it is very, very sour, like real berry sour. I guess that's a good thing. That means that they're using fresh berries, real berries, no artificial flavors. That's good. Now, of course, let's go ahead and try my favorite cake in the world, Tres Leches. This is a pretty large piece, but it looks amazing. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Look at that. My favorite. Let's go for it. It's not a bad Tres Leches. I just had a lot better. It's a little bit too sweet for me. I know Tres Leches is supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to be a very sweet dessert. But this is too sweet. I think that might be because of the caramel that they put on top. I think that might be a little bit too extra. And the actual cake itself, usually what I like is that it's very airy and spongy, and the air is replaced with the milk. Here, it just seems soggy. It seems like it's been laying out there for too long. Not that it's a bad Tres Leches. I love all Tres Leches, but not the best Tres Leches I've ever had. So a little bit disappointing, but okay. I mean, this is a place that everyone comes to. Also, I think they're famous for their ice creams, not so much for their cakes. So if that's what they're famous for, can't really blame them. With that said, that's going to be it for today's food tour. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been an amazing food day. I mean, from the delicious, delicious breakfast, the Mote Pillo, to all the grilled meats just now that we had, to the almuerzo, the lunches, to the yogurt and the Yuca bread. I mean, we had so much traditional Cuencan food. It's been really interesting to try it all out, and this is our last day in Cuenca, so we're not going to have another chance to try out Cuencan food, but it has truly been incredible. It's truly been impressive to see the wide variety of food here in Cuenca, and I hope to come back soon. There's a lot more food to try. I'd be excited to try out all that this city has to offer. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and other videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.